Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to more Colorado news and talk. Justin Mayers, we know that he transferred in from UTEP, University of Texas, El Paso. Well, he's getting high grades as a returning offensive lineman in the Big 12. So we're going to talk about it. Stay tuned. Guys, please do me a favor. Before we get into this video, please give us a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. All of that will be greatly appreciated by me. Guys, so Justin Mayers, we know that he transferred in from University of Texas, El Paso, and he was a much needed addition to the offensive line. We know that Coach Prime and the rest of the staff had to upgrade that line. We had some problematic areas last year. But Justin Mayers is getting a high PFF as a returning offensive lineman in the Big 12. He's actually in the top 10. So it says here, following the much needed additions the Colorado Buffaloes have made to their offensive line this offseason, UTEP transfer Justin Mayers will be a player to keep an eye on as the highest graded returning interior offensive lineman in the program, according to Pro Football Focus. The PFF recently revealed the top 10 returning interior offensive linemen in the Big 12, and Mayers has a grade of 78.5 from last season, ranked 4th in the conference. He's also CU's only interior O-lineman to crack the top 10. Baylor boasted 3 linemen on the list. Texas Tech and Cincinnati had 2, and Kansas and UCF had 1. The 6'4", 300-pound Mayers transferred to Colorado in December, as we know, after starting the last 2 seasons at UTEP. In those 2 seasons, he posted an respectable 86.3 PFF pass blocking grade and only allowed 2 sacks and 846 pass blocking snaps. Let me just read that again. That sounds good. He only allowed 2 sacks and 846 pass blocking snaps. While Conference USA certainly isn't the Big 12 putting up such numbers at any Division I football subdivision conference is eye-opening. So let me just correct that again. Like I said, he was in the Big 12, but as far as the returning lineman is in the Big 12 this year, he's in the top 10 as far as the PFF grade. But more importantly, he didn't allow that many sacks. There's some more offensive linemen that Colorado has that came in. They didn't allow too many sacks either, and it's very important because we know that last year Shedeur had some problems getting sacked, and the idea is to bring that sack total down, because if you bring that sack total down, his passing goes up, and even though he passed for respectable numbers last year, but if he's protected, I'm telling you right now, remember I said this, you're going to see something reminiscent of Jackson State when he was able to share that ball around. And not only did they do great things that year, they were undefeated, and they went on to their conference title and won the conference title, and then went on to the bowl game. If history repeats itself, if he has protection, that's what you're going to see again this year. And like I said, 8 games minimum, 10 the ceiling. But if they get in that conference title, believe me when I say it now, listen to me now. If they get in that conference title, they're going to win it. And if they win the conference title, now you're looking at the playoff berth. I know it seems kind of far-fetched. I know people are saying, the naysayers, oh, Max is far-fetched. And hey, man, everybody starts off with the same record, 0. Everyone does. But you got to go back for a second. I keep saying this. I'm going to sound like a broken record. You take last season, right, with all the problems they had in the trenches, not just the offensive line, they had problems on the defensive line as well. With those problems, they still were able to manage 4 games, right? Okay, that sounds bad. They didn't make a bowl game. But watch this. There were a lot of games last year that they could have won, at least 4, which would have made them, which will ended their season with 8 games with all the problems they had. But just imagine if they just upgrade that line like they did now. Some of those games where it was close, maybe they can pull it out. I mean, they got a quarterback that can spin it. And There's been a lot of things said about Shedeur. You know, he's mechanical. He can't do this well, but whatever he does well, he does what he does it very well. And I'm just telling you right now, it may be reminiscent from his last season at Jackson State, where he threw for so many yards. Remember, his first 2 years at Jackson State, he threw for a lot of yards. That's not by accident. He really has the talent. There he is right there. He really has the talent. He got Wester right there as an addition. He has a plethora of weapons at wide receiver. And that's a plus. And he's going to share that ball around. If you're open, that's who he's going with. And he also utilized his tight ends when he was at Jackson State as well. My question to you right now, put in the comments, what do you think their season is going to be like, in your opinion? You don't have to give me a win total, but let me ask you this. What are some of the teams that you're looking at on the record that you think is going to be problems? Do you think it's going to be Colorado State? That's going to be a hostile environment. Do you think it's going to be Nebraska? That's going to be another hostile environment. And if history repeats itself, the Nebraska coach is going to drastically improve his team because he has a track record of doing so. But if history repeats itself here, this team is going to be greatly better than it was last year, greatly improved, than it was last year. So, but yeah, Justin Mayers, he has a very high grade returning into the Big 12. And so, yeah, man, respectable numbers there. Out of 800 and some passing snaps, he only gave up 2 sacks. That's pretty impressive. And I'm expecting a lot of good things from this offensive line this year. I am. And I don't see why not. Why not? You know what I'm saying? People saying, oh, man. But my question is, what for those that you might disagree with what I'm saying, oh, Max, you can't go by what's on paper. What do you think their record is going to be? I'm asking you now. What do you think? What do you think, man? What do you think the record is going to be? 5 games, 6 games, 7? I'm saying the minimum is 8. That's what I'm saying. I'm sticking by it. I'm standing on it. And the ceiling as high as they want to go. But anyway, drop a comment below. Let me know what's on your mind. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys. But before you go, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. If you have any video ideas, feel free to leave a comment below. Take care.